They just give up one. They've given up the fight, and now we're gonna be tossing a flyer token on here. Oof. Ouch. And next turn we'll be able to run Expanded Anatomy again, and unless they can remove the speaker, this game is so over. That's it. Hey, Menacing MTG here. Third in the weekend series of mono white decks. This is a budget deck. There are several rare cards, but if you buy this in paper, this is a budget deck. This is going to cost you mid $30. With the lands in it, Radiant Fountain and Faceless Haven, maybe a little more, but you don't need them. So this deck is so effective. It can be aggro, it can be mid-range. It's got all kinds of angles that cause all kinds of problems for the opponent. Having 3 Crystalline Giant and 4 Stonecoil Serpent make this a very resilient deck. Stonecoil can get hexproof. Stonecoil rather has protection from multicolor, which does chop down the decks that can be effective against it, and the Crystalline Giant can get hexproof, which makes it very hard to remove. Both are extremely potent creatures. We have a bunch of small creatures as well. 4 Alced, 4 Ginger Brutes, 1 single Battlefield Raptor, all good vehicles for All That Glitters, Shadow Spear. Yeah. So there it is. Those are our attachments right there. The 8 of these the 5 of these things. But the kicker here is, and this is the secondary reason that you want things like Ginger Brute, 4 of them, Stonecoil Serpent, and the Crystalline Giant in here, is because All That Glitters gives +1/+1 for each artifact and enchantment you control. So if you put, and Alced is an enchantment, so if you put All That Glitters on Alced, and you have a Ginger Brute, and you have a Crystalline Giant, and you have a Birth of the Meletis, and you have a Glass Casket, or whatever, a Maze Mind Tome, you name it, it's trouble. Maul of Skyclaves, Equipment, Artifact, Banishing Light, 4 of these, Enchantment. So pretty much everything in here, with the exception of Battlefield Raptor, and if you use Angelic Ascension, the flying token is not an enchantment or artifact. So everything else is. We have a single copy of Doomscar in here just in case it goes south. But wow, this thing is absolutely brutal. Okay, you can buy this in paper and have a mega effective deck. Loved it. I love this deck. This is your budget one to end the weekend on. So most people have all these cards already. You can just throw this together. Super effective. You'll see it. A whopping total of 17 mana. We do have this Faceless Haven here, which gives us even more depth. But yeah, not a lot of removal. We got the 4 Banishing Lights, we got the 3 Glass Caskets, and we have the 1 Doomscar. I guess that's a fair amount of removal. You got the Tomes for card draw, life gain. Of course, you have the where is it? Birth of Meletis, 4 of these guys. So you're getting the planes in your hands. You're putting up defenders. You're gaining life. So this thing is just awesome. Play it. Let me know what you think. If you have any ideas how you can tweak it, let's just play some games. Please consider subscribing, liking, suggestions, requests, feedback, any of that stuff. Have a great one. Working on some amazing decks in the meanwhile. So next Tuesday and Thursday, look for those. Thanks for watching. Have a great one. Okay, here we go. Likely to be playing Birth of Meletis next turn, and then third turn Crystalline Giant. Okay, we're getting mana, that's excellent. Faceless Haven could come in handy here as well. And a Banishing Light and Sajiri Shelter, excellent spread of things. You know we're going up against this Golgari deck. Probably going to see some Bastion of Remembrance here. Hopefully not too soon. Okay. Now for something that you're not going to like as much. Hoping they don't have removal for this. Trample. Looking for hexproof, then first strike, etc. We'll be able to drop down Stone Coil as a 4/4, or Banishing Light if necessary. Another mana, that's great. Okay. I may regret using that at this time. Okay, Death Touch, that's sweet. That will certainly discourage any attacks by these guys. Okay, it passed. And they've got Necrotic Fumes, okay. We need some hexproof here. We do have Sajiri Shelter, we'll hold on to that. Right now we're just going to drop Meletis. Okay. Stay put. Okay, Vigilance, excellent. Okay, looking for the Necrotic to come out and sacrifice the Pest, which will put a +1/+1 counter on each of these guys. Okay, excellent. Okay, they didn't gain life with that. I'm surprised they didn't get counters on these. Okay, that had to hurt. Okay, ready for the big ugly? Let's make it bigger. Oof. Hexproof. That's a very big problem. That's game. Okay, let's give it a run. Sorry about the delay here. Not sure what the opponent is doing. I'm going to pause this till the opponent's ready. Okay, the opponent did not play during their turn, so this may just be another waiting. Oh, they're actually going to play now. Alright, excellent. We got some mana. We'll go for Birth. Okay, thick with mana, that's great. We're going to need a creature though. Have Maul. Okay, and another Vanishing Light. I think we're going to go ahead and do this. Probably should have waited till their turn. Okay, Finn. We can use Vanishing Light on that. And throw the Shadow Spear on the flyer. No, I guess I won't have the mana for that. Okay, Glass Casket, I will have the mana now to do well. Yes, I will have the mana for this. Okay, so Glass Casket for Finn. They're not going to like that. Planes up. Shadow Spear equipped. Hoping that they don't have removal. They've got a lot of mana down here. 5 mana. Okay, Toski, we can Vanishing Light that. Light Blade, we're not too worried about that. Okay, so here we go. We're going to throw up Alcid. We can take care of this pretty quick here. The exile spells have worked beautifully here. Extinction event, that will take care of one of those, okay. No problem there. Light Blade's welcome to come in. We'll just throw this on. And this. And we'll bring them down to 6. And send our life total soaring. Hope against removal, but we do have Banishing Light if another fin comes on, or something of consequence. Okay, Erebos' intervention, beautiful play, that gives them some life. Another Blight Blade, okay. Okay, we got a bit of a problem here. Okay, no problem there. Do they have something to drop, though, is the question. Okay, Sajiri Shelter will just sit. That card is a bit of a problem. They're 1 mana away from being able to use it. Elves get +2/+2 in Death Touch. Okay, we have a creature. It's got haste. We'll come in and whack him for 3. Okay, ram through, so much for that. That is painful. Perhaps a bit hasty. I probably should have gone with all the glitters. It would have given it amazing power. And then I could have protected with Sajiri. They just happened to have the answer there. Radiant Fountain. I could take this off the board. I think we're good. I'm going to be able to remove a fin if it comes on. As it is, a fin was to drop right now, they'd be able to drop 6 poison counters, which would be catastrophic. They may be waiting to get more on the board. That would be demonstrating a lot of patience. We're going to see a land here? Apparently not. It must be thick with removal spells. Light Blade, okay. Getting fairly formidable. Okay, yeah, we're going to go ahead and take care of this. Huge loss for them. Oof. Okay, we do have Vanishing Light. 6 mana. We're going to draw a card. Okay, we still have 5. We'll throw up Meletis. We're going to go ahead and take away Vengeful Reaper. We're leaving them open to dropping another fin, which they're probably getting pretty close to do at this point. Fin right here is tragic. They don't have one, okay. Okay, and we're just getting nowhere here. We're getting no creatures whatsoever. Okay, we could use a creature here. This is getting a little bit absurd. I'm sure they have a kill spell, but we do have Sajiri, so we just need a creature. Nothing going. We gain a couple life here. Good battle. We've been really hamstrung here to very limited creatures. 2 creatures, and we created one with a instant. Okay, glass casket. Put up a land. I really don't want to use the glass casket. I'm going to go ahead and draw a card. Okay. I could remove something by virtue of that. It is an instant, okay. Okay, we're going to gain 4 life and draw a card with the Maze Mind here. And we get another Maze Mind. Okay. Mellitus we do not need. We need an actual creature here, folks. Oh my god, another Maze Mine. Okay, a Serpent. We'll use that next turn. Okay, that's a bit hopeful. Okay, so we got 9 here. Vanishing light. Nope. Radiant fountain that pays off. I'm going to throw up the serpent for 6. We've got Sajiri to protect. They've got 2 cards in hand. Okay. Okay, there we go. Ram through, spent. Okay, we're going to be able to end them right here. All right, excellent. Yeah, we got to mulligan this. Okay, that's better. I actually think we'll ditch the land. Speaker. Okay, that's too bad. Okay, excellent. We're going to throw up the land here. Luminarch. Going to buff up Speaker and come on in. And this is kind of semi-aggro, this deck, you know. Yeah, it's pretty effective. If you get the right mix of starting cards, which is reasonably likely, you can be fairly aggro. And really, it's got more depth than many aggro decks, and more ability to last to the mid-game plus. Although the mechanisms make it so it doesn't typically last too terribly long. Okay, we get the pests building next door here. Bastion, good card. Okay. Yep, that could cause a little bit of a problem, but I can make the Speaker 3. And kaboom. All right. Yeah, we're going to throw this up, and we're going to be able to run Light of Hope. And we'll take out Bastion. How sweet is that? That is some kind of sweet. Hold it. Pay 8? Okay, cancel. I guess we're going to give this to What we're going to do is actually pay for a life. Oh, we can't do that. Okay, what is going on here? I guess I have to... I can't pay for a life? Nope. Guess I have to just do the 1-1, which is not the worst thing. Okay, creates a token, Luminarch on board. This will get us to 27. Bummer we couldn't take out the Bastion, but hopefully we'll get another Light of Hope. Okay, and damn, that drops us down 1, okay? It's going to be hard for that deck to stop the Speaker. They could have removal. A Bloodchief's Thirst would hurt very badly. Remembrance, wow, impressive. They are not going to outrun us this time. Well, maybe they will. No blocks. Okay, yeah, there's no stopping this. We are going to hit 27, and we will make a token. They're going to double block and give up Valentin. Wow. No, they're going to drop us below. Jeez, incredible. Okay, and they have pests coming on here. All right, that's just going to stop them dead, though. They do have a ton of creatures to sack out. They're trying desperately to avoid giving us the ability to make those tokens. We have enough mana to run this. It's incredible. We're going to do it. We're going to come in with the flyer too. Boom. We're talking about crushing here. We're crushing it. 9, there's no stopping us. I mean, they can do 8 damage to us by losing all of these creatures. But we're going to get there. They just give up 1. They've given up the fight, and now we're going to be tossing a flyer token on here. Oof. Ouch. And next turn we'll be able to run Expanded Anatomy again, and unless they can remove the Speaker, this game is so over. That's it. Okay, opponent goes first. We're keeping this. Good looking hand here. The question is what to bring out first. Probably Doomscar. Okay, Robber of the Rich, that's extremely bad news. We may have to go get that with Glass Casket right now. I think we will. Okay, no problem there. We get more mana. Everything's looking pretty solid here. I'm gonna go for Meletis here. Keep the mana flowing. I want to bring out large Stone Coil Serpents. And we can put Doomscar in, Foretell, and bring a Maletis on. Radiant Fountain. Doomscar up. Maletis on. Okay. We'll see what they got brewing here. It's a little bit of a mystery. Nothing going on there. They're going to bring on more creatures. Doomscar will come out. Oh. That's brutal. We can definitely lose a land and a Ginger Brute. Okay, get yet another land. We're going to throw up a Serpent. And kind of counter-productive here when this becomes a 3/2 with Death Touch. Once I have 8 or more creatures in my graveyard, which I was amassing fairly quickly, we would have been there, but they exiled the graveyard with this. So not necessarily a good combination of pieces there. Now they don't have Death Touch, and Stonecoil Serpent can come walking all over them. And we can block their creature with the walls. Heartless Act. Okay, that just lowers the count total. That's fine. Use your spells. Heartless Act. Wow, they're just going to burn through everything. That's fine. I've got another. Single spell in hand. Oh, I get another Stonecoil Serpent. Remarkable. Let's try 6 this time. Yikes. That's a heartbreaker right there. I mean, they have limited things they could do, but they just do not have the cards here, folks. We're going to run Birth of Maletis. We're going to take our sweet time here. Loading up on lands, and by virtue of doing this, we're going to get less lands in the future. There is only 19 lands in this deck. We have 7 of them. So yeah, future's bright. We're not going to bring on the other Serpent right now. We're going to attack with him. Okay, Heartless Act. They're going to take some counters off him. Yeah, a big whoop. We've got another one. Single card in hand. Robber of the Rich. Okay, fine. I don't like losing the, we have lost some good things here though. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring this guy up for 6. Shadow Spirit gets brought on the board. Yikes is all I can say. Robert of the Rich comes in, he's dead. They've used 3 Heartless Acts, that's the game.